So there's a battle going on between the old and the new, between the Italian and the Swedish, and between me and the structural engineer. It all have to do with the foundation. They get moist, traveling from the foundation all the way up into the walls. I want to do it in a different way. Who is winning this battle? It's very easy to get caught up in building beautiful buildings, colors, textures, materials. But if you don't consider the health and energy aspects from the start, you're in trouble later. Because the biggest issue in traditional construction here is simple: moisture. It rises straight through the walls. People repaint and repair every single year, and the areas hidden behind kitchens or larger furniture often turns moldy within just a couple of seasons. We saw this ourselves in our house in Castigliano. We tried to reduce the permeability of the walls, and it helped a little bit, but it didn't solve the root problem, the root cause. The root cause is that there is no water barrier between the foundations and the walls, so the water just comes through the foundation up in the walls, and it creates a lot of problems. And this is why planning the foundation right from the start is a key thing here, because we don't want the water to come into our house when we build a new build down here. So today I want to show you the two systems side by side.
Let's start with the Italian traditional method. Of course, there are several variations, but this is the one we were presented with, and it clearly illustrates the issue and why it is practically impossible to fix once the house is built. The first step is always to dig a deep trench where the wall will sit. The bottom is then leveled, rebar is placed, and the concrete footing is poured. However, there is no insulation around this footing. Next is another layer of concrete together with the rebar, and then finally the wall is built on top. You can probably see the problem yourself here. Moisture can travel straight up through the ground, soak into the wall like a sponge, and within just a few seasons, you will surely see mold beginning to appear. Now let's look at the Swedish method, which solves this issue completely. When we dig the trenches for the footings, we always begin with a layer of geotextiles. On top of that, we add draining material followed by a polystyrene insulation. It is inside this polystyrene shell, if you will, that we then place the rebar and then at last pour the concrete to create the footing. Once the wall is built on top of this, it is fully protected from rising moisture. The footing is insulated and sealed, creating a dry, healthy, and well-insulated wall structure.
Down here amongst the rocks is where our pool is going to be situated. So we're going to have to fill out quite a lot of material here to get our pool up to the height where it needs to be. So I'm waiting for the geometra to come out and help me to put the corners of the house so that we can have a feeling of where it's going to be on the plot. So I'm going to walk around a little bit and I'm going to take it down to where the pool is going to be and see if we can get in there. Maybe. We should be almost in the pool. Can you feel it? It's not really finished yet, but I'm not sure even if we can get in here. But let's make an effort. And if we continue this way, we have another small terrace muro here. And if we follow this way, you can see that down there is another wall that is actually our wall. So we're putting out the first point here. Michele is doing a great job. I'm gonna go find the spray paint.
Okay.
Oh, Michele is doing a great job. He's the super geometra.
E questo è il primo punto.
No, bene.
No, facciamo con lo spray meglio.
Sì.
Ok, perfetto. Ok. Uno, ok.
There's a careful balance here, respecting the experience and traditions that have shaped building in this region, while also being firm when there is a clear opportunity to improve the long-term quality of a home. And in this case, getting the foundation right from the start make all the difference. I'm generally excited that the structural engineer actually approved this. And it's kind of a personal win for me. The first of many, I hope.